The Angel Assistance Fund. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. I created my blog Knowing the Narcissist a number of years ago. There followed a YouTube channel by the same name. In October 2020, I started uploading videos to the Knowing the Narcissist H.G. Tudor the Ultra channel. I have outlets on Facebook and Instagram and on X. Just recently, I started the Narcissism and Psychopathy channel. Through my blog articles, of which there are hundreds, through my videos, of which there are thousands, I have provided unrivaled information that has allowed people to understand more about psychopathy and primarily narcissism. I've enabled people to obtain true understanding, to allow them to gain control from often seemingly hopeless situations. The testimonial section is but a small number of the individuals that have expressed their gratitude for the information that they have received and the help that has been provided. As you know, I don't do this out of an altruistic streak, but I do this as part of the correction of misinformation and the extension of my legacy. I have helped millions of people around the world through the provision of my blog articles, books, and videos. I have helped thousands of people directly in audio consultations, ranging from individuals that are being beaten up, raped, people that are having their money taken from them, people who found themselves an affair partner with an individual and could not understand why that person continued to dangle the possibility of a full relationship with them but never committed. I've advised the boards of companies dealing with narcissists within their organizations. I have advised people who've been bullied by a boss at work. I have aided many people who have been affected by a narcissist in their family, whether it's disputes about wills, disputes about properties, problems in terms of events, understanding why their parent treated them that way, what they need to do about their child, how they can handle their sibling. I've assisted people with neighbour disputes that have been propagated by a narcissist, which has made their day-to-day life hell. All of this has been done by conveying to them my unrivaled insight and understanding of the way that my type operate. A few years ago, the empathic individuals that operate on my blog wanted to set up a way of helping other people so that they could donate money to create what was called the Angel Assistance Fund. Quite simply, they would provide donations, and which I would then use so that people could apply for help. There is a short application procedure for people so that they can apply, for instance, for an audio consultation to ask me about a problem they're having with a custody dispute with a suspected narcissist, or that they want to understand whether they're dealing with a narcissist so they can make an informed decision, but they're not able to afford it. It might be that they want to understand how to stop the Hoovers, and they seek assistance with the cost of that. Regularly, people approach me asking for help, but they are not in a position to pay for my services. As you will appreciate, there is only so much time available in the day for me to undertake consultations, etc., for those that have paid for them. And I provide a huge amount of material free through blog articles, answering comments on my blog, and through dealing with the YouTube videos. This means that I have decided to allocate time through the provision of the Angel Assistance Fund so that people can be helped. Because those empathic individuals wanted to help people, wanted to help those who were not in a position to ordinarily pay for my services, the Angel Assistance Fund was created so that in effect there was a slush fund of money which people could apply to utilise towards one of my products and services. Many people have been helped this way. In some instances, people have made specific requests for help and have asked that I convey that on my blog so that people can specifically see their predicament and be moved to want to help them. Their gratitude has then been shared with those that have donated. And I've conveyed the messages where they have expressed how grateful they are to have received the help, which often is not only life-altering, but in some cases life-saving. As a consequence of demands on my time, I have not run the Angel Assistance Fund as often in the last couple of years, but that doesn't mean that there isn't the need for help. I've noticed an upturn in those coming to me asking for help but not in a position to pay for it. And therefore, in response to that, I decided to make this video to invite people to donate to the Angel Assistance Fund so that those people can be helped. The reason being, the fund is empty. The way that it works is that in the video description you'll find a link which will take you to Gumroad, and there you'll be able to make a donation of your choice. Whether it's $1 or $100, it's up to you. Naturally, the more people that contribute, even if it's just a small amount, the more that is available that is then applied to assist these people who find themselves in dire straits. Invariably, around this time of year when we approach Christmas, the need increases as people find themselves in difficult circumstances. Perhaps the problems that they've endured throughout the year come to a head. To that end, I'm inviting you to make a difference, to donate to the Angel Assistance Fund. And what I shall do is that for every donation that is made, I will match it with the appropriate donation of the cash equivalent of my time. Thus, for instance, if you donate $10, I will put $10 of my time in. If you put 50, I'll put 50 in. So essentially, whatever you raise by way of the Angel Assistance Fund, I will ensure that it is doubled. And then that will provide, one would expect, a substantial fund that can then be drawn down against in the coming weeks to assist those people that need it. Understand, there is a vetting process. So it's not the case that people can come along and just make use of the fund even when they could afford to pay for the services. We ensure that's not the case. And it isn't the case that people are given money. It doesn't work like that. If you want an audio consultation and can't afford it, you apply to the fund, you're vetted, and if you pass, then you get the equivalent of an audio consultation paid for from the fund. You need a particular set of books, you can't afford them, you apply to the fund, you're vetted, and then you're provided with those books paid for from the fund. Accordingly, I would invite you to swell the fund once again. I would invite you to make a donation utilizing the link in the video description, no matter how small it might be. And therefore, those that regularly come to me seeking help can now be provided with it. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.